And then from our most recent season, Survivor Hell Roaring Plateau, we have an underdog returning again, who if I had to pick who's going to go home first or who's going to be out very early, I would pick dear, sweet Maggie.
I'm Maggie. I'm 16 years old. I'm going to be a senior in high school. I was from Hell Roaring Plateau last season. I had a good time, and I'm looking forward to having fun this season as well.
I don't know about Maggie. The first time I met her mom after the season, her mom even said, "Gosh, Maggie, you didn't do anything. Martha told you what to do. You just followed her. You're gonna have to do something besides camping this time." So even Maggie's mom is telling Maggie, "You got to play the game here." But at the same time, Maggie could fall in the same role she did last time. People see her as a valuable vote.
This season, I want to maybe get a little bit more strategy going. Last time, I just kind of floated through, following people, and I didn't really lead my own game. I think I'll try to do that more this time. Maybe start my own alliances instead of just being invited into alliances. But I guess that worked good for me last time, so we'll see.
She could easily make it to the end. Is she going to win? I wouldn't put money on it.
I'm Rachel. I'm from Survivor Hell Roaring Plateau. I will be going to MSU Bozeman in the fall, and I'll be in the pre-med tracks.
It's another very strong female we had from season 4. Teamed up with Taylor, very charismatic. The fans really liked what she had to do, and ended up with 2 idols. Played one, got voted off with the other one. I think what Rachel's downfall in the previous game was that she got a little bit too cocky, a little bit too confident. She found out, to her surprise, how good at Survivor she was. I don't think she went into Survivor knowing much about it or really what it was about, but I think she learned pretty quickly how she could best maneuver herself in the game.
It scares me that everyone's all-stars. I mean, these people obviously know what they're doing. Most of them have watched the real Survivor and watched all the seasons of Paul Survivor, and I didn't even watch my season, so I feel a little unprepared, but I'm just gonna go with it, just gonna see how it goes, and I don't know, I think I'll be fine for a bit.
Rachel, I would categorize as an emotional player. She brings in a lot of kind of what she's feeling, who she likes, who she doesn't like, as far as, it kind of dictates where she's going to go in this game.
I am going to try not to trust so many people, because I think that's what killed me last year. I just put my trust in so many people, and I got stabbed in the back. So this year, maybe I'll make people trust me, then I'll stab them in the back. I don't know. We'll see. Rachel
better hope that she is in a good place with some good allies, because if she is out of her comfort zone at all, I don't know that she's going to be able to maneuver things around for Rachel. So Rachel's kind of up in the air for me. Joining these 2 girls is Rachel's nemesis, Martha.
I'm really excited to be here, just to have made it this far, and I know that if I am the first out, I still will hold my head high and be proud of how I actually made it to All-Stars. But I mean, I feel like I kind of have a reputation to live up to and be a strategist.
Martha is in a similar category of Amanda Shandy as a pre-merge boot who, the fans really, latched on to. The polls, if you break it down by per episode, Martha was the most popular contestant from season 4.
I've enjoyed the YouTube comments. I almost tried to make a shirt that said goddess.
Martha isn't afraid to tell it how it is. She is not good at being fake about what's going on in the game. So I think if she can maybe put on a fake or smile a little bit, smile a little bit more, I think she could do okay. But if she's in a situation where she's with a bunch of these people that she's not, that maybe not be as fond of her, who may not get along with her as well, she could be an easy first person to pick off because she's kind of on her own with Maggie.
Last time I had a kind of different game, which was I had to have Maggie and Holly with me the whole time, and they were kind of my kids almost, and I kind of was responsible for them. And this time I'm kind of just out there for myself at the beginning, at least.
We'll see what Martha can do. I hope she lives up to what the fans thought of for the first time. Finally, we have the first winner. We have to finish with the final winner, the reigning champ, Taylor from Survivor Hell Roaring Plateau.
After the last season's Survivor, I went to college for the first year and really had a good time and studied and had fun and just be happy to be home now.
Going to this game, if I had to pick one person who has the biggest target on his or her back, it's got to be Taylor. Now, what I'll say about Taylor is that I think out of all 16, Taylor is the most capable of pulling something and turning things around. People aren't going to want to get rid of Taylor because they don't like her. They're not going to want to get rid of her because they can't work with her. If Taylor gets voted off early, it's because they are just so afraid of her.
I feel like my alliance with Rachel was very obvious, and so I think this season I'm going to try to keep my alliances a little quieter, and that's probably the only difference. I think you still have to stab someone in the back at the right time, and I plan on doing that.
And if I had to pick one winner to win again, I'd put my money on Taylor.